I would still just make like go scout with the first two lings and just save larva to see if I'm gonna make lings or drones.
Hmm.
So
On
go ahead.
Tal'Darim, do you hatch first or do you 14-14 usually?
I always 14-14 most maps. Maybe not on like Daybreak or a map like that,
Hmm.
but for the most part, I'll 14-14 in every map. Now,
Okay,
yeah, we can talk about Elderim after. That's a different game.
sure.
But yeah, like everything makes sense so far.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So um, right now, since you made so many links, once my two larva injects pop out, and you haven't started a second queen even, once my two larva injects pop out, and I can start working on, just making drones, I'll be way ahead of you in drones, and I'll know that because I know how many links you made. I know how many links are out. And that's the reason I go for pressure with my link banelings later on.
Hmm.
We'll go over that in a second. So now you're making drones,
Did you
which is
unpause?
cool. Huh?
Did you unpause?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Shit.
All
I'm
right,
at
no
5
worries.
5:15. I'll pause
All
there.
right, let me get there. All right.
Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, since you keep one drone on gas from the start for defensive banelings that we were talking about, you might just like want to put like an extra one like you did just now. That's perfect. Let's see. Now you're starting your second queen. You should transfer the one that's just injected to your natural. And you have defensive banelings. Everything's great. Okay. You need a spine like right away as soon as like your baneling nest is done. Because right now, if I had been making lings, my speed would be almost about done. So I could move out any second. So there's your spine. The spine is a tiny bit late. Everything else is good. Let's see. And yeah, if we look at units, I'm starting to pull ahead in drones. Um, and if we, yep. Now there's not a huge disparity in drones right now. It's kind of even. No, you make a really fast layer. This is a pretty like you're playing pretty standard too. This is a pretty standard build, right?
Yeah.
Who you get this build from?
I've just seen it around on ladder. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just kind of something that's been copied from the pros many times. So
Yeah, exactly. So like yeah, again, this is a really standard build as well. But I mean it's a super fast layer. Again, like you have to do something with that layer, whether it's scouter or not, or whether I have spores or not. Dun, 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 dun. So right now I know like if let's pause. Like when I know that I'm ahead in drones, what I'm gonna do is just morph a shitload of banelings, make a shitload of lings, and attack. I could have just made more drones and pulled ahead in drones even more, right?
hmm.
But I want to apply more pressure because I know that if you have been trying to catch up, you can't have enough to defend it, right? And you don't. So,
Yeah.
so like attacks like this are really strong because the person on the defensive always has to over prepare or react perfectly. And if they don't, you pull ahead. So you'll see that behind this attack, I'll start droning, right? Just in a second. Like behind this baneling bus thing, I'll start droning like crazy. And like right now we're even on drones, and I have way more units. So right now you are forced to make units, and you might potentially be losing drones when I'll be making drones. So again, like this attacks, like it seems even all-in-y, right? Like, cause it's like if I just continue to make units, it'd be pretty all-in-ish. Like I'd be like stuck at 34 drones, right?
Yeah. It definitely definitely looked that way.
Yeah, exactly. Like it looks like, oh shit, if I hold this, I win, right? Well, it's not the case. I just know I'm ahead, and whenever you're ahead in CVC, you can just apply pressure back to them without risking much at all. Because again, if they don't prepare like exactly perfectly, they're gonna be in trouble. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. So right now I have 11 banelings, 12 lings. You have 4 lings, 2 banelings. We're at the same drone count. So I don't know how you felt after that attack.
Not too good.
Okay. Um, but yeah, that did a lot of damage. And on the back of that, I'll start where I was droning up. So you can see I started my lair, I made a shitload of drones, and right now the drone count is 47 to 20.
Yeah.
So again, what I was saying, like say I didn't kill any drones at all, you'd still be at 34 and I'd still be at 47. You know, so it's pretty good to apply pressure like that. Your only advantage is that you have that lair, and I know it. That's why I dropped the 1,000 spores, because I know that if I just hold, I win. Right? Your macro is really good, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's way better than mine, clearly. So yeah, I mean, like your mechanics seem to be on point. So okay, let's see. So I've been making drones. I know how many links you made or you have. So I made pretty much the same number of links, or tried to make the same number of links here, right? It took me that was stupid. Oh, my queens are doing something stupid. But like I should have had my ramp blocked, but I like as soon as I stopped droning, and I was just like, okay, I just gotta match this number of links, right? That's kind of hard to do, but if you're paying attention, it really helps.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the game is pretty much over from here. It's just like me having more bases and more drones.
Mhm.
Yeah, so easy is pretty annoying. So yeah, we can just leave this. And do you have any questions so far?
I think you've answered most of them.
Okay, sick. Okay, you want to play one game against your friend?
Sure.
Map.
Let's do Shikuros.
Jeez, these maps are like hard to find.
It looks like he's AFK right now, so.
Okay,
See
well
if I
we can try on Shakuras if you want until he gets back or whatever.
Oh, no, there he is.
Okay,
We're good.
sweet. He's High Masters as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like a probably 20% win rate versus him in ZVZ.
Okay, sweet. So we'll rape him today. Maybe not the first game, but we'll end up raping him.
Eventually.
Okay, let's go.
Oh boy.
How do you open on Shakura's CVZ? Same?
If I'm laddering, I'll do 15 hatch,
Okay.
but I probably won't for the tournament.
Yeah, probably shouldn't. Shakura's is one of the maps where 9 pools and lower are really effective because
Yeah.
you know where they are from the start, and it's not a huge rush distance. The only good thing about Hatch First is that the ramp is relatively easy to defend, but again, like 9 pools and shit are really common on this map. That's one of my favorite builds on this map.
You just do 9-pull drone rush.
No, no, no. I like, well, if they hatch first, you can do that. But if not, you just 9-pull and you're like, if they go 14-14 and defend it perfectly and react perfectly, you'll be like 1 or 2 drones behind. It's not. It's pretty good. So with this build, you can drone to 16 instead of 15 before making the overlord.
All right.
Okay, start taking drones off of gas. Maybe leave one if that's what you like. Okay, so just one couple of links. No,
Ah,
automatic.
I thought you meant 2 eggs.
Yeah. So yeah, that this might be okay still. It's just start your hatch right now. Go. Your expo. And don't make any more units. You're gonna make a queen next. Okay, you see his expo now. Start your second queen. And send your first queen down your ramp. Now if he had gone 14-14, and like you've had 2 links and a queen, you could defend everything. Since he didn't, go drones. Try to pick up the drone. Always go for the drone. Ignore the links. Okay. He's being pretty greedy there. It looks like. Start your baneling nest soon. Like just play like you'd play from here. Like I'll give you pointers, but don't expect me to tell you when to drop your baneling nest and shit. Or we're in troubles.
All right.
Okay, sick. You have speed. You can just run past them and pick up a drone. Keep making drones behind it. Okay, get out. Oh, no. Okay, you wanna, like, you saw 4 links and you had 3. He's cutting a lot of corners, so, like, if you had been making links, he would just die. So, you wanna make those links survive, though, if possible, because you need 2 to 4 links to be morphed into banelings at your base.
Okay.
Okay, I like that you're not overreacting to anything. But yeah, those links, even though they're super weak, like, you know, once they morph into banelings. Okay, I'm not sure if that was the best idea to morph those links into banelings right now, because now like you can't, yeah, those 3 links in your
Yeah,
base.
that's a good point.
Now don't panic. You're making a lot of links. I'm not sure if you have your hatchery at your natural hotkey, but you need to start making drones as well.
Ah.
Okay. You get more links than he potentially has, so I would go and morph a bunch of banelings outside of his base and try to apply some pressure. Maybe like make a crap load of links right now. Go outside of his base, so your supply block though.
Yeah.